been serving here in this temple since 2016 May. Now it is May 2024. Okay, 4 plus 4, close to 8 years also. Okay. Yeah, I visit different colleges and we have a huge youth forum over here. Recently we had a yatra to Hampi, around like 125 students had come. Students and people who are just into the working phase, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah, my service to them is, I teach them scriptures, I guide them in their personal life, and I give them guidance on different accounts, etc., etc. Okay. Yeah. So now we'll have a short kirtan. Okay. So kirtan basically means the singer sings in a particular tune, okay, the names of the Lord, and we repeat in the same tune. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let me show it to you. Something. Are you able to see at least something? Okay. So this is called as Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Okay. So especially all are engineering or somebody medical over here? Only one medical. Okay, okay. Law. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah. You understand paracetamol? Paracetamol? No. Okay. Paracetamol is basically that which reduces the body temperature given during fever and all. No. Dolo you would have heard. Dolo, crocin. So all these are paracetamol. Okay. Basically, when you have a disease which has some kind of bodily condition, increased fever, then basically this paracetamol is given to reduce the bodily temperature. You go to shop and just tell, give me paracetamol, they'll give you. Okay? But how is it when the disease is very peculiar, when the disease is very specific, if you go to the doctor, he'll recommend particular paracetamol. Okay? Take Sinarest only, take Crocin only, take Dolo 650 only for that matter. Okay? Etc. etc. Same way, there are many mantras given in the scriptures, but especially in the age of Kali, this is the paracetamol that is recommended to reduce the fever of this material energy that is there. Okay? Yeah. So you can see the Maha Mantra. Later just change it, Aman. Yeah. Please repeat after me. First we'll do two words, then we'll do 4, then we'll do 8, then we'll do the whole mantra. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. So now we'll do 4 words at a time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. So now we'll do the 2 lines at a time. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. All of you had lunch, no? We'll do the full mantra now. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, in the stage of Kali Yuga, so this is said to be the, what is it? Paracetamol. The paracetamol. Okay. Yeah. Kali Yuga is read with two things, no, quarrel and hypocrisy. Individually people are hypocrites, collectively people are quarrelsome for that matter. You put 10 people together, fight starts off. Okay? You keep people individually, hypocrisy starts off. That is why you see, so many big presidents, sports stars, many of these people, as soon as they're alone, they're doing something wrong, etc., etc. Okay? Start off with the topic. Okay, today's heading of celestial bravery. Just open that. Especially this connotation or understanding of this bravery, very crucial, and very important to have a proper and holistic understanding of what does it mean to be brave, what does it mean to be courageous, and how to actually develop that courage. Because whenever you want to do something in this world, whenever you take any initiative in this world, one thing is there that inhibits you. Can you tell me? Inhibits you, understand? Stops you or reduces your performance, etc., etc. Fear. What is it? Fear, for that matter. Okay. So one full form of fear given is, okay, false evidence appear real. False evidence appearing real. That is the full form of fear. You understood, no? F-E-A-R. False evidence appearing real, for that matter. Okay. So, yeah. Somehow, as soon as the fear gets into them, then they feel this is something I can't do. This is something that is not of my capability. This is something that that is difficult for me, etc., etc. Okay. So today we'll understand celestial bravery or spiritual bravery, you can call it. Yeah. As soon as I say brave, okay, what all different thoughts, people, personalities, all of these things come into your mind? Can you tell me? Then you take your wild guess. There's no GST or no negative marking, etc., etc. Yes. Anyone like to try? No, this is for beginners. You should not answer. Okay? Yes. Others? Question is clear? As soon as I say, see, as soon as I say BJP, okay, what comes to your mind? Modi for that matter. You understood, no? Yeah. The same way when I say this, no quality of bravery or brave or courage, okay, so what comes to your mind? Lion, okay, you saw it, I think, okay. Army, yes, yes. What else? Mm-hmm. Man versus wild, okay. Okay, his name is Bear Kins. Grills, okay. Okay, yes. Yes, would you like to say? Nelson Mandela, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. Like, no, lion is known for its bravery for that matter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially if you happen to see Indian architecture, wherever you visit, any kind of fort, any kind of temple and all, okay, there are two animals which signify victory, which signify, no, what do you say, valor, which signify bravery, etc., etc. One is lion, one more is hmm? Tiger. No, no, not tiger. Yeah, one more is elephant. One more is elephant for that matter. Okay, you go to any royal palace and all, always you will find some elephant. No, some sculpture will be made. It will be doing namaskar, etc., etc. Okay, so elephant was considered no a symbol of bravery, a symbol of what do you say, depth, symbol of prosperity, etc., etc. That is why what is the name of Delhi? In scriptures, we happen to see Delhi. Hastinapur. It's called as Hastinapur. Hasti means what? Lion on lion. Okay, so that was a place which was filled with elephants. No, profusely it was filled with elephants. That is what is called as Hastinapur. It's called as Hastinapur. Okay, yeah. Okay. Same way, no, many great personalities in the scripture. Okay, so he is Maharana Pratap. Okay. It is said that no, I think he was 7 or 9 feet tall. I don't know. Okay, but very brave. Okay, he used to challenge anybody for war and no used to defeat them. And no, he drove many of his enemies. No, most of the people they never wanted any kind of enmity with him. There was one person who was extremely feared by many of the neighbors. In fact, Mughals, Britishers, all these people for that matter. Mm-hmm. No. Who is he? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Okay. If you happen to see, no, so I don't know how many of you know this. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was a very short personality. How many of you know this? He was not like very tall and very hefty and all. He was like comparatively very short. Okay? But even with that height, no, the kind of bravery that he exhibited was, he used to leave the Mughals and all these people spellbound. Spellbound for that matter. Okay? Once it is said that he and his soldiers, okay, they anticipated the enemy of having some amount of strength. Okay? Mm, it's called as there is one kind of particular lizard. Okay? It's huge in size, very huge. Okay? So he and his soldiers, what they used to do with that lizard, no, it sticks to the wall. Okay? They put it on the wall of the fort, tie a rope to that, hold the rope, then climb the fort, and then get above that over there. Okay? Like that, he and some of his soldiers got over the fort. Okay? Went inside, they anticipated that somehow no the army over there they were like close to 200 or something. They anticipated they will be like maybe 200, 250, 300. We will defeat them. Okay, at the dead of the night we'll attack and defeat them. Okay, once they reach over there they saw no that army was huge. They were like hardly 200 and then that was like no compared to like 800 or 1000 over there. Okay, then everybody was wondering, okay, let us go back. No, that lizard is still sticking to the wall. We'll just hold the ropes and no, somehow glide down and run away from there. Okay. Shivaji Maharaj, what he did, he took all the ropes, no, cut them over there, tuck, 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 tuck. And the army was wondering what this person is doing. He said, either we'll fight and die over here, if not, we'll win the battle. Okay? And that created such a sense of valor amongst all of them that they destroyed the whole enemy camp only. Okay? And once it so happened, he was no compromise person. Okay? Once the enemy attacked Shivaji and okay, he hardly had very few people. Okay, and the opposite army was extremely huge, extremely huge. Okay? So everybody was thinking what to do, what to do, what to do. No, they decided that mostly no, we'll be killed now. Okay, but Shivaji Maharaj, what he did, he got many bulls in the village. Okay, he gathered all the bulls and put them in one line. Okay, to their horns. Okay, he took this torchlight. Understand torchlight? Okay? Which has flames. Okay, he tied it to their horns over there. Okay, when the opposite army came, they saw like so many, what do you say, soldiers holding that no flame over there. Okay, looking at that only, they became so fearful they decided to go back from there. Okay, Prabhupada used to say that no, Shivaji Maharaj is the last no Raja Rishi who existed. Hmm? Yeah. This person, is like on the modern, no, anybody know him? Yeah, yeah. What is his name? Name or what? What did he do? Yeah. Okay. So his role was very special. We hear of the in no, especially American history is counted very much. Okay? His name is Edward O'Hare. Okay? O'Hare Airport, and all is no, very famous in the world scenario. Okay? So what he did was, okay, what is his bravery or courage known for? Somehow the one point of time the Japanese attacked. Okay? They attacked in a particular formation. Okay? As they were approaching this place, Chicago. Okay? They were approaching place. They attacked in one particular format. Okay? What he did was, generally when they come in one particular format, the enemy should come in one more format to destroy them. Okay? So what he did, he abruptly just took his plane, went amongst them only. Okay? They understood he's a very different kind of a pilot only. We will not be able to face him with our normal tactics. So they decided to retract from that attack altogether. Okay? We became very famous. Later, of course, he fought many battles, and I think at the end of World War or someplace, he was found missing. Okay? In the sense, maybe he was shot dead or something like that happened over there. Same way, many brave women also that are counted in today's world. Okay? Like, the first lady? Kiran Bedi. Yeah. So she was in some IPS post. Okay? And what she was a very dynamic person. Okay? All the laws and all, everything, she was utilizing and trying to make a difference in the jail keepers and all. Okay? And all the admin people, they became fed up with her. They transferred to one jail. Okay? There also she created one more revolution. Okay? That all the the prisoners, they have to be given proper facilities and this and that and all of that. All of these, she brought about revolutionary changes. Same way, who is the second one? Okay. She is an author. She brought about lot of changes in this environmental laws and human rights, etc., etc. Arundhati Roy, her name is. Okay. Third one? Kalpana Chawla. No, the lady who went into space for that matter. So, it requires a lot of courage. Maybe courage of a different sort altogether for people to actually come and do these kind of things, especially women for that matter. It is said that it is said she was the only man in her cabinet. The only man in her cabinet for that matter. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Can anybody answer these things which come? Impact of this type of bravery on the world. Whatever we saw, these kind of people over here. Okay? Yeah. Maybe from here you can take. So what all are the impact of this kind of bravery on the world? Can you tell me? One more mic can be passed. Anyone would like to try? What all impact or changes this kind of bravery brought in the world today? Okay, I'll show you one after the other. Okay. This revolutionized many countries. Okay. Revolutionized countries for that matter. Okay. If you look at any revolution, okay, it is because of many brave people who come forward, take the initiative, make things happen, etc., etc. Okay. As we sit today here, okay, there are close to 10 wars happening globally. How many of you are aware of that? Okay? Close to 10 wars. Close to 10 wars are going on. Okay? We are very peaceful over here in the city of Bangalore because India has been a place of dharma that Punya is keeping us very intact and very happy. No? We are not even aware that wars are going on. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So this kind of bravery, these kind of brave people, no, they revolutionize countries. No? Yeah. Read next. No, change the course of history for that matter. Okay? So this personality whom I showed, okay? So Shivaji Maharaj, no, he is considered to be one person because of whom no, the whole of Sanatana Dharma is actually preserved. No, if you look at Maharashtra and below, no, he was one person who was able to hold no, all the invasions and all and keep the Sanatana Dharma intact for that matter. Yeah. Change the course of history for that matter. Gave rise to new markets. Okay. There was one more story, I didn't share this. Maybe most of you are engineers, it might relate to you. Okay. You understand cast iron? Cast iron? Okay. You understand steel? This is steel, this is not cast iron. This is steel. Okay. Those days, know how it was? It was thought that the concept of steel never existed. Okay. And the first bridge, not the first bridge, one bridge was proposed. I think it was linking no, Brooklyn and one more city, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so these two cities had to be linked by a bridge. Okay, that bridge, if you use cast iron, the bridge will only sink for a okay, so this person. Okay, now to recollect his name. Okay, he took up this brave step. Okay, of somehow using steel cables to connect the bridge over there. Okay? You understand, no? You would have seen bridges having huge steel cables holding the whole load and all of that. Okay? So he proposed this plan. People thought, "Arey, crazy fellow, how is it that it can even happen?" Okay? He put his whole family fortune into that one project. Okay? And he started off that project, and now the whole bridge was built also. Okay? With all the steel cables and all. Okay? But people had a superstitious understanding that if we start walking on the bridge, then the bridge will fall. Till then, everything will look proper. Okay. Then she was wonderstruck. No, I put my whole family fortune into it. This is what is happening. Such a daredevil step I took. Nothing as such is manifesting. Okay. Then he was reading one novel. As per that novel, he saw that if an elephant could walk over a bridge, okay, if specifically an African elephants are different from Indian elephants. Okay? They have like huge ears and the body structure is very, very huge. Okay? If an African elephant can walk over a bridge, then anybody else can also walk. Okay? Then he read that, he understood that he has to get a African elephant. Okay? Somehow he got an African elephant, and so with that African elephant and a huge procession, they decided to walk over the bridge. And finally, first journey was covered and nothing happened. Then after that, it was like, we say, what do you call it, like a Graha Pravesh and all. So this was like Hathi Pravesh. Hathi Pravesh, then it was considered successful over there. But such a huge risk taken, never in the history, for that matter, never it had happened. You don't understand? So when brave steps are taken, they give rise to new markets also. That was the beginning of steel. Before this, steel was never known. No? Before this, what we speak of skyscrapers and all was never known for that matter. Next, read. Yeah, woman empowerment. Read. International, national laws are also changed. Okay, because if you look at apartheid, where blacks and whites are discriminated, etc., etc. So people take up steps to actually go against these, and the whole of the national, international scenario only changes. Okay. Next, habits are changed. Okay. All of you would have used Pepsodent, one point of time. Okay. Very interesting story. Okay. Earlier days and all, there a concept only never existed that you have to put a toothpaste in your mouth, use a brush and brush it and all of that. Okay. People used to take that neem stick, or Westerners had their different methods and all. Just rub it or use some juice or something. Okay. India people used to use that neem stick, chew it with that juice. They just used to rub, remove whatever extra particles, then they throw it away. Okay. One person, he understood that everybody every day they have to brush their teeth. Okay, so somehow if I'm able to change this trend, then I'll be able to make huge money out of it. Okay, so teeth means what? Dentist. Teeth means, that is why that is dent, is you are able to see that dent over there. No, that is how that dent came over there. You have to see, no? Pepsodent. Okay? So this fellow approached no, a dentist. Okay? He told the dentist, no, I want to do something like this. Dentist said, Arey, who will take this idea? No, you are a crazy person for that matter. Okay? Oh, forget it. Then he went to one more dentist, same. Everybody demoralized him. Okay? You want to do something and all, but nobody will take a paste and put it into their mouth, brush it and all of that. Okay? Then he thought, I have to think of something else. So he approached a person who was into advertisement industry. Okay? So when he approached this advertisement industry person, he told him, no, you have to help me sell this product. I made this toothpaste, Pepsodent toothpaste, you have to help me sell this product. Okay? He also told, Arey, you're gone mad only. Okay? He said, everybody told me, no, if you can help me in some way, then you will get your share for that matter. Okay? Ad person started to think what to do. Okay? Then he started to see different kinds of teeth and all of that. Night time also when he was sleeping, he used to dream teeth only. This teeth, that teeth, teeth of tiger, teeth of human, all teeth were coming into his brain. Okay? Wondering what will happen finally. Okay? Then finally he started to read books of dentistry. What dentists study, that books he started to read. Person into advertisement industry was reading that. Okay? Not getting any idea. Okay? Finally, he got one idea. As he was reading the book, one page he noticed, all of you move your tongue like this in your mouth. Below and above. Okay? You are able to feel a sense of thin film of liquid on your tongue, on your teeth, sorry. Able to feel? Yeah. Okay. What he said, okay, so he decided, this will be the thing, which will be able to bring some kind of a market. Okay. He decided to try. Okay. So he made an advertisement where he said that this thin film that exists over your teeth, this doesn't go because of using of all these natural things and all. So what you have to do, you have to use this Pepsodent. Okay. Use this Pepsodent, get rid of this, and you'll never have cavities and all. Okay. And this idea clicked over there. Okay. Idea clicked, and finally, okay, this Pepsodent, now it's become like a second thought only. People can't live without toothpaste. Yeah. Habits changed altogether. And people take up brave steps, and people take up risky steps, habits of the whole world change. But what we are looking at over here, all these examples and all these different kinds of people and all we saw. Okay? Animals also for that matter. Okay? But what we are looking at is one step little ahead. Okay? So, yeah, what is written over there? Yeah, meaningless bravery. Okay? Whenever you say bravery for that matter, bravery relates to courage, bravery relates to aggression, bravery relates to war, bravery relates to what you say, tough people, hatta katta, biceps, triceps, and what do you say? And this, what is it called? 8 apps, 6 apps, and family pack, etc. Okay? But we are looking at something little ahead of this. Okay? So let us understand this one thing, then I'll come to celestial bravery. Okay? Meaningless bravery. Okay? I think most of you were just born when this was happening. This was when I was in maybe second standard, third standard, and all of that. So this person was there, his name was Saddam Hussein. Okay? What was the name? Saddam Hussein, sorry. Saddam Hussein. Okay? So the America at that point of time, they were like extremely fearful. Okay? Saddam Hussein is there, and okay, he has a lot of nuclear weapons with him. If we just let him exist over there, what he is going to do? Somehow or the other, he'll get these nuclear weapons to America, blast it over here, and destroy America over there. Okay? Then they thought this has to be stopped. Okay? Because somewhere around that time, this attack happened. Twin towers were destroyed and all. Okay? Then they decided to attack Iraq also. Okay? Then they went, within 1 month, almost they got control of whole of Iraq. Okay? Whole of Iraq. And this person, Saddam Hussein, he couldn't, he somehow escaped and hid underground. He was, I think, later found when I was in maybe close to 10th standard. Yeah, 10th or 12th, I think, around 2009 or 2012. Okay? He was found hiding underground, and then the American soldiers went over there, shot him dead, etc., etc. Okay? But before that, basically, America got the control of whole of Iraq, and finally, after doing that, No, they searched everywhere. They couldn't find nuclear bomb only. they, they destroyed the whole of Iraqi administration and all. I don't know how many, what all, no, loot and this and that, everything happened. See, basically war is not like a very happy, lovely situation. No, women are raped, no, the resources are destroyed. So many things happen over there. No, all this happened. After doing all of that, they understood there is no nuclear bomb only in Iraq. Okay. And you would have heard of this Vietnam War? Vietnam War. Okay. This was one more stupidity. Okay. Where is America? This side. Okay. Where is Vietnam? Anybody knows? Almost this side only. Okay. Practically, no, Vietnam is close to this Cambodia, Singapore, Cambodia, and all. No, there. No, this Vietnam is there. Okay. So Russia was supporting one country. Okay. Which was that country? Okay. Vietnam. Okay. And Vietnam was having a war against, I think, Cambodia, and Russia was supporting that country. Okay. And United States, no, Russia is over here, Vietnam is here, USA is over here. They decided to support the other country over there. And they sent their forces all the way from America. They came over there and they entered Vietnam and started the war. Okay. But there was one problem. Okay. Vietnam army, no, they were very expert in what is called as guerrilla warfare. How many of you understand guerrilla warfare? You understand, no? Means hidingly coming into the forest and all, then attacking the enemy. Okay. So Americans were trying and trying and trying. No, they lost like I think 20 or 25,000 soldiers over there. Okay. They tried to attack Vietnam. Finally, they didn't get any control of Vietnam. They just went back to America over there. A whole of America was cursing one president after the other. Who asked you to go all the way from America to Vietnam to fight this meaningless war over there? Yes. This I think you are well aware of. Okay. Afghanistan, whole of America, no, just retracting and just going back over there. Okay. Yeah. This is even more famous. I think this is, what do you call it? Latest news. Latest news. Okay. This war had such a stupid impact on the world. Okay. One of our devotees, he went to this Malleshwaram. You know Malleshwaram, no? Okay. He went there to buy vegetables. Okay. So one day he went, it was like, I think, 20 rupees per kilo. Okay. He went after 1 week or 1.5 weeks. Okay. Then that person was charging like 60 or 80 rupees per kilo. He said, "Arey, some weeks back, some days back I came, it was like 20 rupees. Even if something would have changed and all, maybe it should cost maybe 22 rupees, 25 rupees and all. You are charging like, altogether 60 rupees. No, this is not fair," he said. Okay. And this Telawala, he said, no, war is going on in Russia and Ukraine. That is why I have increased this price over there. Then he asked, how does it relate? No, petrol prices have increased because the war has started, so I increased my tomato price also over here. That fellow will not know spelling of Ukraine also. He's thinking about Russia-Ukraine war. No, pathetic, what do you say, consequences this war had on the whole world for that matter. This is one more nonsense. No, they call it United Nations. Prabhupada used to say United Nations, no, pack of dogs. Okay? All the dogs come over there, they bark together, then they go away for that matter. Literally pack of dogs. Okay? What happened with Russia-Ukraine war? No, you can trace the whole of history. Okay? This war started off. No, Russia sent the army for the practice on the border of Ukraine. Then one point of time they thought, why practice? Let us have, what do you say? Why net practice? Let us have live match. Then they entered the country, started to destroy it over there. And United Nations is watching. From the first day it is watching. Russia is sending soldiers. Soldiers are going on the border. From the border they are entering. Then they are starting to destroy. They destroyed close to 1/4 or 3/4 of Ukraine. Ukraine is trying to retaliate. So many people are moving all the way from Ukraine to other Europe countries. Everything they are watching. One after other, every step they are watching. Okay? Finally, when after all of this happens, then the United Nations leader, okay, he goes and meets Vladimir Putin. What you are doing, is little very aggressive. No, you should not do like this. No, not do like this. ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए. आराम से बैठ के बात करो, बैठ के जो भी समझौता है खत्म कर दो वहाँ पे. No, this is what they are trying to do. So this is basically what is it? Meaningless bravery. No, meaningless bravery. Celestial bravery. Okay. On that side, no, this is something different. Okay. Yeah. Please read, somebody. Can give the mic to one person. You can read one after the other. Yeah, read one you can. Switch on the mic. Switch on the mic. No. Yeah, please read. Please read. Yeah, not just aggression or destruction for that matter. Yes. Next person, can you read? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Just like I told, no, that Kiran Bedi or that lady who went to that Sunita Chawla, no, she went into that space, etc. This is like going against the normal tide. Hmm? Yeah, read. Yeah, insubstantial revolution. Like when India got independence, okay, now the first, what do you call it, first kind of a term that was set up was, no, we'll stop killing of mother cow. Okay, and till date, now that is forgotten, everything else they are trying to do. No, 5-year plan, this, that, all of it for that matter. Okay. I don't know how many of you know. Is it okay now? It's echoing, it's echoing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Yeah, it's better. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, as of now, no 30 breeds of mother cow, no, they're extinct. You know that? Those days, I think in India there were close to 70 or 80. 30 of them are extinct now. That degree, no, it has reached a violent nature. Not just to create a temporary, insubstantial revolution for that matter. Yeah, yeah. Celestial bravery. This stands for, no, cultivating courage that harmonizes, okay, with universal principle to do not just good but greater good to all, not only humans for that matter. Okay. Still, it is echoing, bro. To reduce the echo. Yeah. Please recite this shloka after me. Yeah. This is from Bhagavatam. Yeah. Is it visible to all of you? Tadvag visargo janataga viplavo yasmin pratishlokamabadhyavatyapि नामानि अनन्तस्य यशोङ्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवा. Yeah. Yeah. Read somebody.
On the other hand, that literature which is full of descriptions of the transcendental glories of the name, fame, forms, pastimes, etc. of the unlimited Supreme Lord is a different creation, full of transcendental words, directed towards bringing about a revolution in the impious lives of the world's misdirected civilization.
Yeah. Okay. So here what you see, no? So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Still same. Yeah. Here, this first line, last word, what you see. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Leave it. Okay. Viplavo. Okay. Viplava basically stands for this revolution. Okay. So, the culture of India, no, or the culture of the whole world, one point of time for that matter was this. Okay. People used to come, and every evening for that matter, you go to any town, you go to any village, everybody used to come and discuss the qualities of the Lord. Okay. So it is said, no? That transcendental literature, no, transcendental literature is basically this Vedic literature, no, discussing the name, form, qualities, pastimes of the Lord. This led to very divine qualities in everybody. This led to very divine qualities in everybody. Okay, and with this, they were able to do good, not just good, but permanent good, no, which is very, very different than just temporary good. Very different from just temporary good for that matter. Okay, doing some kind of a temporary good is on one part, but on the permanent side, no, you can have substantial impact. Okay, I'll show you some example. You'll be able to understand that. Okay? Yeah. Anybody knows who is he? Yeah, this is Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Besides Srila Prabhupada, you're able to see that lady over there. Yeah. So I'm going to speak about now in relation to this lady. Okay. So her name was Yamuna Mataji. What was her name? Yamuna Mataji. Okay. This is that time when Prabhupada, no, just entered America. There he was introducing the Vedic culture to many of the young American youth. Okay. See, America during the 60s and all, no, it was very different. Very, very different. Okay. So the thought was, okay, my father has money, okay, my father has a car, my father has a home, so why I have to go for a job? Why I have to go for a job for that matter? Okay. What had happened? Second World War, when it ended, 1945, 45 I think, 45. Okay. So those children which were born 45, by the time it was like during the 1960s, okay, what happened? They were like into their teenagers, youth and all, 20 or 18 years old. Okay. So by that time they were seeing the reality of the world. Okay. what had happened? The whole world had got destroyed. Only prosperity existed only in America. That was the only prosperity that existed. Okay? So with this prosperity, okay, they were exporting all the time. So their fortune was increasing and increasing like anything. Okay? So all the American youth and all, they were thinking like this only. Oh, my father has a car, my father has a home, so why should I just work and pay bills for that matter? Hmm? They decided they wanted to try something else. They just wanted to, they didn't want to be like their ancestors. Okay? They wanted to try something special, they wanted to try something deep. Okay? Then many of them wanted to try the spiritual truths. And as soon as, no, even today for that matter, when people think of spiritual science, no, they, no, the spiritual capital of the whole world, they know it is there in India. No, we have to visit India only for that. When Prabhupada went over there, they saw, okay, India has come. No, some Swamiji from India has come. Let us interact with him. Okay, so this lady, that point of time, no, she was married to one person by name. Okay, his name was Shyam Sundar. Okay, so three couples. Okay, Shyam Sundar Prabhu, Malti, this, okay, Yamuna Mataji, and two other couples, and one small girl. Her name was Saraswati. Okay, so all these three couples traveled all the way from America to London. Okay, America to London. And what was the reason? The reason was because Prabhupada had told them, there you go, and no, basically you lay a foundation for my movement over there. You lay a foundation for my movement over there. They were thinking, how can we do it? Even if we happen to go over there, now how can we do it? See, because they were born Americans, they are going to Britain, and they have never gone out of America. Okay? Over and above that, they have to introduce the Indian tradition to the Britishers over there. They decided to take it up. No? With all their brave heart and all the courage, they decided to take it up. Okay? How many of you are from North India? No, okay, most of you. Okay. Yeah, you can understand what is winter. No? Most South Indians and all, they don't understand what is winter also. Okay? No, you can understand what is 5 degrees Celsius, what is 3 degrees Celsius, what is, what is a chadar and what is jacket. No, you know actually. Okay? Now, if you multiply this, no, maybe 3 or 4 more times, then you will understand what is our winters in Great Britain. Okay? In those winters, they went and they stayed practically in like shelters made up of like paper or you understand this cardboard, no, rut. Okay? In that kind of a shelter they stayed. Okay? And there they were trying to meet different people, some or the other, no, try to distribute the holy name, etc., etc. Nothing was working out. Nothing was working out. Okay? But with all their strenuous effort and all, they finally met this person. Okay? Anybody knows this person? And you should not answer. This is for them. No, don't even raise your hands also. Anybody knows this person who's there in the background with that beard over there? Mark Zuckerberg. No, he's different. Zuckerberg is my generation mostly. Or maybe little, I think 5 or 10 years elder to me. No music enthusiast and all over here? No? Who's into like rock bands and all of that? Nobody, huh? Yeah, okay. His name was George Harrison. Okay? You heard of this Beatles band? Beatles? Okay? Yeah. Very, very famous. Okay? Those days, these were like, like nowadays, you can't compare any band of today to them. How it used to be when this person, George Harrison, had his birthday, no? People used to send greeting cards to him. Okay? And when the postal department on his birthday started to receive the greeting cards that were coming, okay? And Pune Pro, just come. Okay? When they started to receive the greeting cards that were coming, okay? They were like shell shocked. Okay? As they came, it the whole thing piled together came to like close to 7 trucks. Okay? How much it came to? 7 trucks for that matter. 7 trucks of postal cards and greeting cards actually went over there to the home of who? George Harrison. Sir. How much it accounted to? Close to 7 trucks for that matter. No, that was his caliber. That was his caliber. Okay, and the records that he made those days, even till date for that matter, they get royalty. You understand royalty? Basically, like some part of the money and all goes to those people who make that cassette and all. Other part goes to the singers. So even till date for that matter, he still gets the royalty. He still gets the royalty for that matter. Okay? Recently, I think 2004 or 2005, no, he had some heart attack or something there, he passed away. Okay? But this was the kind of caliber he had, and he was also very much touched. Okay? He was also very much touched by the whole of understanding of our Vedic culture. Okay? he took those ideals into heart, and throughout the whole world, he went and composed many, many different songs in relation to the Lord. And all these songs are in English. Okay? Maybe Prasadam time you can play some. Okay? All these songs are in English, filled with all kind of rock music and all of that. But he was very much moved, no, by the kind of understanding that Prabhupada had actually proposed. Okay? See, throughout the whole world, I'll just show you one more photo. So what do you see over here? What do you see? Of course, people are shaman like me. What else do you see? Mm-hmm. Yeah, foreigners. Hey, you should not answer. I'm telling you, no. Yeah, devotees. What else? What else do you see? Okay. The center person as such, no, who's singing over there. Okay. I'll speak about him. No. He's a Afro-American. Okay. Very special Afro-American. Okay. And the person right to him is an American, and the person left of him, I think he's from Germany. Okay. He's from Germany for that matter. Okay. If you look at the whole world as on today, no, okay, as I said, no, Prabhupada used to say this United Nations. Every time I pass by the United Nations, every year the number of flags are increasing. They call it United Nations, but every year, no, only the division is increasing over there. Okay, but okay, these people, these people were able to harmonize the whole world for that matter. Okay, recently in 2000, this was yeah, 2015. 2015 in Calcutta we had a festival. It was called as the Jaladut Festival. You have to go somewhere else? Yeah. Okay. It was called as the Jaladuta Festival. Jaladut was the ship by which Prabhupada actually went to the west. Okay. So this Jaladut Festival, no, it attracted the attention of the whole world. Okay. So what was done? Practically people, no, I think they gathered 130 countries if I'm not wrong. Okay. 130 countries, people from 130 countries, they came all the way from across the whole world to Calcutta. Okay. And in this, no, in a united way, no, it was like a spellbound event for the whole world. Okay. Because for the whole world, okay, whenever India-Pakistan cricket match happens, no, as if like no two countries are at war. Okay. Anything else can happen, but these people should not lose the match. Okay. Somebody dies also no problem, but they should not lose the match for them. Such intense kind of enmity, destructive thoughts, everything exists. But here people were coming from 130 countries and coming and doing yoga for that matter. They were like shell shocked. They were like shell shocked. Even today for that matter, India and Pakistan doesn't go well. Okay? What is that? Now for Jerusalem, that war is going on. Okay? Israel and Palestine, they don't go well. Okay? Same with Germans and Jews, they don't go well. In America, if I happen to go, when this person was in power, what was his name? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Okay? During COVID time, the whole situation became so intense. He said some statement about the blacks and all. The blacks became so wild. They entered White House and they wanted to kill him only. He had to enter. He had to enter the secret war bunkers over there. Okay? He had to enter over there, hide over there till the situation became pacified. After that, it was relaxed. Okay? But these people, okay, when they took the message, no, of a person coming in the Vedic tradition and they gave it to the whole world, this was able to harmonize everyone. This was able to harmonize everybody for that matter. This is actually true courage, true bravery. Other kind of bravery that exists, it only multiplies the meaninglessness that is there. Okay? We say today as such, India has got independence. You ask yourself, in what way have you got independence? Are we independent technology-wise? No. Okay? Are we independent no resources-wise? No. No. You let's say tomorrow Middle East decides to stop all the oil that is given to India. What will happen? Nothing will move. No, nothing will move for that matter. What else? No, you can think of food. No, you can think of resources. You can think of even education for that matter. Even education for that matter. All these things as such, we are just dependent on others. Why do you have to call ourselves independent? Okay? So this is the meaningless bravery that led to this. Okay? When this person by name Bal Gangadhar Tilak, when he took the See, the ideals were not set like this. When the independence movement began in India, the ideals were not set like this. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he made a statement, our means have to be our ends. You understood, no? Our means have to be our ends for that matter. In the sense, okay, today we are standing for certain ideals. Even when India gets independence, we have to stand for the same ideals, which never happened. Which never happened for that matter. Okay? So, but this bravery is bringing about unity across whole of generations, across people of different countries, across people of different races, understanding that we are not these temporary bodies, we are the spirit soul situated within, which is the eternal truth spoken in all scriptures, not only Vedic scriptures. Yeah. Now I'll speak about this person. Okay. His name was okay, John Flavors. Okay. His mother used to call him as Johnny Boy. Okay. He didn't have a father. Practically from his birth, he didn't have a father. But he had one problem. Okay. As a small boy, no, you understand stammering? No, totally boli. Okay. All the time he used to be stammering. You ask him to speak, what is your name? Name is no John. Like that he used to speak. Okay. For even to speak like two statements or something used to take 3 minutes. Body used to be like shaking and all of that. Okay. But he was like a very different person. Okay. From a very young age, he used to be asked to speak in church sermons over there. Okay. And whenever he used to speak on church sermons, okay, the kind of fluency that he used to have on his tongue used to get everyone to become like shocked. Some time back we saw this small boy was like stammering like anything, and now his fluency became so much that he was launched on the radio also. On the radio he started to speak hours and hours on the Bible. Okay. From a very young age he had a strange intuitiveness towards God. Okay. All the time he used to be asking his mother, okay, he is God, but because of this God, so many things are happening. Why is it happening like this and all? But mother, somehow she didn't have any answer. He kept on asking these questions and all, but nobody answered. Okay. Finally, somehow, with a lot of courage, those days it was not ordinary for the blacks to enter school. Okay. But he was seen to be very, very sincere. He was working in some, as a mother was a housemaid, okay, in some white lady's home. This white lady saw this boy was there. Boy was very, very intelligent, very, very smart. Okay? So she decided, let me get him admitted into school. Okay? When she got him admitted into school, when he was in school, no, he passed out with flying colors. Okay? Then those days, okay, American government had released a kind of, what do you call it? No, I don't know whether you can call it an agreement or a notice. Okay? This notice was sent to practically all American universities. They were told that if you consider your university worth this university title, and if you want all these kinds of different kinds of permission or entitlement, like you have VTU authorized, AICT authorized, autonomous and all. If you want all of these titles, you must get all the blacks into college. Okay? You can imagine this was those days, hardly there was not even a single black in the whole of colleges of America. Okay? So he became the first person and to enter this Princeton University. Okay? Princeton University. Okay? So he entered Princeton University, and you understand the National Guard? Anybody knows what is the National Guard in America? Okay, most of you don't know. Okay? So the American president, he has like a private army. Okay? Very, what do you say, significant, special, and quite huge. It's called as the National Guard. Okay? So when he entered Princeton University, the threat to his life was so much, so much, so much that during that time the president decided, if he has taken this brave step, I have to send my National Guard to protect him. So when he entered college, you understand, the National Guard entered with him. Okay? I think hundreds and hundreds of soldiers, they entered with him, and then he entered college, and then he stayed in the college, and okay, after some time and all, when he got used over there he had to carry a gun just to attend college over there. Okay? That was the kind of threat blacks had during that. Okay? He entered college, he finished college. You heard of this person, Martin Luther King Jr.? He was one American revolutionary. Okay? When he saw this person, he saw him, he is very different. Okay? He is a black, but the kind of ideals he has is like very, very different. Okay? That time, before even coming to the Indian tradition, or before even meeting Prabhupada, this person, okay, Johnny Flavors, he made a statement. Okay? As of now, the blacks in America, they are fighting against the whites. Okay? And the whites are trying to control and boss over the blacks over there. Tomorrow, if the blacks come to power and they are put into position of America, they will just try to control the whites. And still the civil war will continue for that matter. This conclusion he came to even before reading Bhagavad Gita, even before meeting devotees, anything for that matter. This conclusion he came to that. Okay? Finally, he graduated from Princeton University with lot of difficulty, lot of trouble, everything for that matter. He, because he was very, very special, first Afro-American to enter college, enter with the National Guard. He was like a well-known figure in the whole of America, in fact, across the whole world. Okay? So he got a seat in the United Nations. Okay? He got a seat in the United Nations. Okay? There he went, and somehow, he understood that there is something in the eternal truths of India that are there. Okay? There is something special, something very, very unique about that. Okay? So he was wondering, okay, let me try to understand that. In America, at least I was not able to get anything. Maybe in India, no, maybe the Indians will be able to help me. Okay? So he met one guru. So he was asking him many questions. Okay? Then he answered all the questions, all the questions. Okay? Then after that, every time you used to meet him, he used to be filled with questions only. Okay? India generally, you find people in this dress, no, people come and touch the feet and all of that. He was not interested in that. He used to have series and series of questions, one question after the one question after the other, after the other. Okay? The other person, he was like tired. He used to be like sweating all the time. Okay? Finally, one day he told, you are having so many questions. Only one person can answer this question. Go to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, stay with him, ask your question, get your questions answered over there. Okay? Then after that, he left him only. Because he used to be asking so many questions. He was a very big person. You understand, no? Part of United Nations, no, part of the minority community, first Afro-American to enter college and all, very, very unique person. Okay? Then finally, after this, he met Prabhupada. Okay? Then when he met Prabhupada, all his questions were answered. In fact, okay, when he first entered the ISKCON temple over there, even there he faced a kind of a strange scenario. Okay? Some whites were there, they saw a black. Okay? When they saw him, they understood, no? Because he might be aggressive or he might disturb the whole situation over there and all. So when they first saw him, they were like little reluctant to talk to him, like, you understood, no? A kind of dirty person and all. They were just trying to be away. Okay? Some time went by. Then Prabhupada visited that place. Okay? Then he goes and meets. Okay? He goes and meets Prabhupada. He says, no, you are telling we are not the body, we are spirit soul. Okay? If I am not this body, I am not black. This person is not white. But still, no, here I am seeing everybody as such is discriminating here also. So where is God and all of this? No, whatever you are speaking about that. Okay? Prabhupada didn't like cajole him and all. No, don't feel bad. No, these are like good people. He didn't cajole him. He also came to the point. Okay? He told our John Flavors, okay? He told if these people are interacting with you in such a manner and you also decide to interact with them in the same manner, what is the difference between you and them? Okay? And you do something better over there. When you heard this statement, he was like spellbound. Okay? He understood this Prabhupada, no, this Swamiji is very different. Because the previous Swamiji whom he met, he was just trying to impress him. Anything he asked, he used to like very nicely answer or give a like a nice, very, you understood, no? Like children, how you say, nice things about them. Oh, you are very nice. You're doing this. Oh, okay. That Swami also like that. But Prabhupada came to the point, if you are also going to be like them, then what is the difference between you and them? Okay. And he, started to read Prabhupada books, started to understand Prabhupada books and all, and very, very, different kind of scenario only he encountered. Okay. Then later Prabhupada, you know this iron curtain? Anybody knows iron curtain? Nobody, yeah? No. Okay. Anyway, nobody likes history, so in case you don't know, don't mind. Okay. So, iron curtain was this, today we call it as USSR. That those days, Russia. Iron curtain means whatever is happening in Russia, it was not known throughout the whole world. Okay? Not a single photograph used to go outside of Russia. That was the kind of, what do you call it? Security. We can call it security only, or that was the kind of values that they had, okay, as communist government. Okay? And this, it was called as the iron curtain. You understand, no? This curtain, maybe you can little bit make out what is there behind that. You imagine it is made up of full iron. Okay? What will you be able to see? Nothing over there. That's why it is called as the period of iron curtain. Okay? So Prabhupada said, Prabhupada told him, some or the other, you have to take my Bhagavad Gita, get into Russia and distribute over there. Distributed? You understand, no? Russia, just like America has this CIA, no? Russia during those days had this KGB. Okay? It has some Russian full form, Krishokar or something like that, I don't know. But KGB, very, very famous. Okay? Those days, if you utter God, if you say religion in Russia, you are thrown into the Siberian jails. Okay? Siberian jails, there the temperature goes sub-zero. Okay? Now you understand North Indian, South Indian. You can understand what is zero, so you will be able to make out what is sub-zero over there. No questions asked. You say God, you are thrown into the Siberian jails. Then because of the cold only, people will die away. Okay? You will get something called as frostbite, I think. Frostbite means the whole feet become so cold and chill, you can like literally just move like this, you can break your toe only over there. Took it comes out. Like the people who are just thrown into Siberian jail, they'll die because of cold. Okay? But Prabhupada told him, no, you have to go through. Okay? Somehow go through Europe, take all my books in a truck, take this truck, whole truck into Russia over there. Okay? And he decided to go. Okay? He understood these books have amazing power. These books can actually revolutionize the whole world. Okay? With all courage and bravery, he ended up at the Russian border. Okay? Very smart also. Okay? Very smart, very, very intelligent. He entered over there, he had one puppy with him. What did he have? One puppy with. Okay? That office will be there, no? On the border. Okay? He got into the border office over there. Okay? Then he met the guard. Okay? The guard said, no, I have to see what you brought inside. Okay? Then the guard looked at that puppy. He told, no, this whole vehicle can go inside. Okay, once I check it. But this puppy can't go inside. Said, but I love my puppy. Our Johnny Flavors. No? That time he became Ghanshyam. Okay? Ghanshyam said, but I love my puppy. Okay? How can I not take it into Russia? I will take it into Russia. If you are allowing this whole truck, this puppy can also go. Okay? He became even more wild. No, if you speak like this, then there is no question of you entering also. Okay, this puppy can't go. This puppy has to stay, or he has to go back into this country. This puppy will be bringing so many diseases and all. I'll be getting into trouble if this puppy goes inside. Okay? How can you say like this about my puppy? How can you say that my puppy is carrying diseases? Okay? This is my lovely puppy. This is my life. Without my life, how can I enter Russia? Okay? Then this guard said, absolutely no. No, there is no question of this puppy going inside. Okay? Then what he did, okay, no, you don't want this puppy to go inside? Fine, okay, you keep the puppy, not till I come back. Then he said like this, took the truck and entered. No, Russia together. Okay? If he was caught, you understand, no? If he was caught in that scenario, carrying Bhagavad Gita into Russia, no, he would have been put into Siberian jails, into sub-zero temperatures for the rest of his life, till death for that matter. Okay? But he decided to enter. See, he is an American. He is carrying what? Bhagavad Gita over there. Okay, what has Bhagavad Gita got to do with American, and that also Afro-American, and that also Afro-American who has come into United Nations. No, that also that Afro-American who took so much of trouble just to enter Princeton University, etc., etc. So these are very, very divine values. Okay, once you practice them for yourself, the kind of courage you will experience in your heart, no, the whole world when they see you, they'll understand. Here is a very different person. इनके साथ ज़्यादा पंगा नहीं लेना चाहिए. Everybody, whole world as such will understand. Krishna speaks of this in Bhagavad Gita 6.23. At the end I'll recite that. I'll show that shloka also. Okay. There he says, when a person actually takes up to these Vedic ideals, practices very firmly, his heart becomes so strong, even if anything happens in his life, he's not shaken. Nowadays you see for like petty puny things, people are shaken. Okay. Like I think a few days back you might have read that. No, in our this PS college in E-City, student jumped from the 4th floor, committed suicide. Okay. Some days back, student jumped from the 8th floor, committed suicide. Okay. These fellows have everything in plenty in their life. No, nothing as such is a problem. Small trouble and all. No, when they decide to die only. No, where is the question of bravery, courage, and all in their hearts? Okay. Why I showed this page? Okay. So here you're able to see. These people are throwing away their temporary understandings of life. I'm a German, I'm an African, I'm an American and all. Then they're deciding to worship Krishna. The sweetness they're experiencing in relation to that. Okay? They are experiencing so much of sweetness that they are able to get along with all of these people. Get along with all of these people for that matter. Okay? I will just speak something in this direction. Then I'll share one story. After that I will close. Okay? Yeah. Vedic wars were very different. Okay? If you look at all of these, okay? Be it Mahabharata, Ramayana, or that wars and all in history that took between kings, that took place between kings, they were very, very different. Okay? Today's wars and all are mundane wars. Even the bravery and all the courage that is shown is, you understood, no? Russia and Ukraine, America and Vietnam. There is no meaning or there is no bravery and anything in that for that matter. Okay? But these wars and all were very, very different. No? If you look at the whole sequence of events that happened in Mahabharata, okay? Every time, Krishna is taking that humble step to make war as the last option. Okay? He's ready to compromise everything from his side. Because when dharma is kept intact in the society, when peace is kept intact in the society, the whole of human society progresses. Okay? But as soon as you get war into the picture, there is destruction on every side. Financial side, things are destroyed. Economic side, education side, all these things for that matter. So he didn't want war at all for that matter. And this war as such, it was not some ordinary war. This war was fought because one lady as such was insulted. Same with Ramayana also. One lady as such was kidnapped, because of which these wars were fought. This shows the kind of Vedic culture, the kind of dignity they had towards women in Vedic culture. That just because for the sake of one woman, the whole country can go for war. No, this was the kind of dignity people had towards women in the Vedic times. Okay? And wars in history that existed between kings, how it used to be there. There's you take two kingdoms for that matter. Okay? One kingdom is there which is not observing the Vedic tradition, rules, and respecting the Brahmanas and all very properly. Then the other kingdom as such, as per the Vedic scripture, is expected to go and attack this kingdom and take control over there and establish dharma over there. This was the reason why bravery had to be exhibited. This was the reason why bravery had to be exhibited for that matter. Okay? Yeah. So we started off with a lion for that matter. Okay. Now we are again coming to a lion. Okay. So here is Narsim Dev embracing Prahlad Maharaj. No? This is a very, very sweet photo. That is why I decided to put it here. Okay. So I'll just tell the kind of bravery, celestial bravery that was exhibited by Prahlad Maharaj. Then we'll conclude for today. Okay. So Prahlad Maharaj was a very, very divine kid. Okay. When he was there in the womb only, that time only he had the opportunity to hear Bhagavatam. Okay. So even in India, till date for that matter, most probably most of your mothers as such, either would have read Hanuman Chalisa or Bhagavad Gita or Ramayana or Srimad Bhagavatam, something for that matter. That is why as on today you still have those scripts very much active. Okay? When the baby is there in the womb, if that time if it is exposed to very, very divine vibrations, the kind of internal strength it develops, it is phenomenal. You can't do it when the baby comes out. You can't do it when the baby comes out for that matter. See, when the baby is there in the womb, when it is exposed to all of these, the connection the baby experiences with the mother is so much. Once the baby comes out, there is no question of depression. Depression, loneliness and all. People speak of that, right? Okay. I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling low in my life. These things never existed in India only. Even when I was in school, I never heard this. Okay. I passed out school till 2009. Never heard it. Never heard the word depression only. Okay. I heard this depression in relation to this event that happened, which was called as the Great Depression. Anybody knows Great Depression? This happened in 1929. What you call it as a recession, no? So it happened in 1929. It was like a huge drawback to the whole of America. It was called as the Great Depression over there. Okay? I heard this term depression in relation to that. I never heard depression in relation to human beings only. never for that matter. It was like a foreign concept. Hardly it existed. Hardly it existed for that. Okay? Yeah. So he was a very, very divine child who got to hear the scriptures when he was there in the womb of his mother. And once he came out, his divinity was visible across the three worlds. Many devatas come, they worship him just after his birth. Okay? And as he's growing through life, okay, his father Hiranyakashipu, by that point of time, he has conquered over the whole universe, whole creation for that matter. Okay? Then, his father one day meets him, okay, and he asks him, what is it that you learnt in school? Okay? Then he says, Shavanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Sakyam, Atman, Nivedanam. Okay? These are the 9 ways of which you worship Lord Vishnu. Father, when he hears that, it was like India-Pakistan kind of a scenario. Father, I don't know whether he was from India or Pakistan, but he couldn't tolerate the other party. Okay? He said, how dare you even speak of Lord Vishnu? Okay? Who dare to teach you these kind of things and all? Okay? Then, in very simple terms, Prahlad Maharaj was silent. Okay? Then, this Hiranyakashipu called for the teachers of Prahlad Maharaj. Okay? These teachers as such, they came over there. In today's world, let's say a child as such, you talk to a child like this, you kind of beat a child like this and all, he has the right to call police. You know that? Yeah? Child police and all, no numbers are given. If he calls, police have to immediately respond. If a woman is assaulted and if a child is calling, they have to give priority to the child. Okay? They have to give priority to the child for that matter. Okay? They have to go address the situation and all. But problem with Prahlad Maharaj was, government was only Hiranyakashipu. Which child police he can call? Okay? So he was completely dependent on Lord Vishnu. Okay? Then finally, 2 teachers of Prahlad Maharaj came. Their name were Professor Sanda and Professor Amarka. Weird names. I don't know, maybe your college professors, what names they have. Okay? So these Sanda and Amarka came. Then finally Hiranyakashipu asked, okay, you are telling me, you are teaching me these things and all. Okay? Look at my child, you have spoiled him. Okay? He has become a devotee. He is exhibiting the celestial bravery. Where does he has getting the guts and this courage to exhibit this kind of bravery in front of me? Okay? They were like shivering because they knew Hiranyakashipu, if he becomes angry, he'll kill only. Okay? He said, we have no clue. You give us maybe 1 month or 2 month time, we'll take your child, maybe reform him and get him back. Okay? He said, okay, take him. Okay? Then they went. Then, okay, after 1 or 2 months again they came back. Okay? Then Hiranyakashipu took his child on his lap, okay? Then rubbing his head very nicely, he asked him, so now what is it you learnt in your school? Okay? Then Prahlad Maharaj said, okay, okay, now the time has come, my dear father, okay, you are very, very old for that matter. You have to start practicing spiritual life. In fact, as such, I'll take care of mother. You go to forest as such. You go to forest and start practicing spiritual life over there. Okay? Hiranyakashipu, when he heard that, he took him and threw him on the floor only for that matter. Okay, and he said, how dare of it no, that you even speak like this in front of me? Where is it that you are getting this courage from? Prahlad Maharaj gave a simple reply. From where all of your knowledge, all of your strength, all of your courage comes, from the same source, I am also getting the same strength. Okay? Hiranyakashipu asked, no, what is that source? I want to know. Okay? He said, no, Lord Vishnu is the source of everything. Okay? Hiranyakashipu, no, now he couldn't tolerate. No, he decided to somehow or the other kill him. Before this also he tried many things. Okay? He tried him to get him trampled by elephants. He tried him to kill him by piercing him with different kinds of instrument. This, that, everything he tried. Okay? Nothing worked out. Practically nothing worked out over there. Okay? He was wondering every time what is happening. Why is he getting saved? Okay? And then finally, okay, this day when he was there, he was asking Prahlad, okay, you are telling, no, you are getting this from Vishnu. Where is this Vishnu? Okay? Then as you saw the initial drama, no? Ito Narasimha, Paratho Narasimha, Yato Yam Ito, To Narasimha. No? Then Prahlad Maharaj said, no, my Lord is everywhere. He's there in your heart, he's there in my heart, he's there inside atom, he's there between atoms, everywhere as such is there. Okay? Then Hiranyakashipu asked him, oh, if you are saying like this, where is he now? Is he there in this pillar? Is there in this pillar? He said, yeah, he's there everywhere. Okay? If I break this pillar, what will happen? Try it, he told. Okay? Hiranyakashipu takes one mace or something, goes and breaks the pillar. From there, Narsimdev comes. Okay? Narsimdev comes and he had written a full code over there. Okay? Just like you write code, no? If only, and etc., A, comma, B and all, everything he had written. Okay? What was the code written? I should not be killed by an animal, I should not be killed by a human being. I should not be killed during the daytime, I should not be killed during the night time. I should not be killed inside of the house, I should not be killed outside of the house. I should not be killed by devatas, I should not be killed by any other kind of creatures also, except for human beings. Because if I am killed by a human being, it's a very insult for that matter. So he excluded human beings over there. Okay? So when the Lord decided to come, he came to fulfill all these conditions. One shot, the code was pressed enter, it got executed over there. Okay? Narasimdev came and he came little early. Okay? He didn't come during night time, he didn't come during daytime. He just came when the day was about to end. Okay? Then in village you have seen when the cat plays with the rat. Okay? I don't know whether you have seen. Okay? If the cat initially doesn't kill the rat and starts eating. It plays with the rat for some time, and when it is done sufficiently, satisfied, then it starts killing and eating it. Okay? Same way, our acharyas compare, this cat, what is that cat? Narasimdev. Narasimdev came, and there he was playing with Hiranyakashipu, just waiting for the right time to come. Finally, when the right time came, he takes Hiranyakashipu onto his lap, takes him onto the, chora, no? Not chora, what do you call it? Chaukat. Okay? Takes him over there, not inside also, not outside also. And he can't kill him just on the floor, because he told him he should not be killed on the land, he should not be killed in the sky also. He takes him on his lap, keeps him on his lap and tears his very open for that. And one more condition was he should not be killed by any weapons. So he decided to kill him by his nails only for that matter. Okay? So in the drama you saw, so the Supreme Lord is very, very divine person. Okay? This hunter came and embraced the Supreme Lord. So that embrace only gave such kind of divinity that he fell in love with the Lord. So when we approach the Lord with anything in our heart, just because we are approaching the Lord, the heart becomes extremely divine. Okay? And all these divine qualities of bravery, fearlessness, everything manifest in our heart, and this celestial bravery can do great good for us and can do great good for others also for that. Okay? So with this I conclude. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If not, we'll have short kirtan, then we'll have prasadam. Yeah, I'll show that. Any doubts or questions apart from that? Nothing? Okay. Just to summarize, I'll show the PPT. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So initially we began with all of these things. Okay? Different kinds of bravery that does exist. Okay? As soon as I say bravery, all these people come. Okay? See, whatever good they did, no, we accept that. Yeah? It's not that he completely superficial or useless and all. Okay? But the highest good exists. That is what we were trying to look at when I said celestial bravery. Yeah. Anyway, this person, no, he destroyed no the Japanese and all. But still, as on today, the highest suicide rates, okay, one of the countries that is ranked highest with suicide rates is America only. So although he did this good, but he didn't do the highest good. Same way with these different ladies and all, no, coming into place, doing all of these things, etc., etc. This brought about all these changes, okay? But all these things are insubstantial. No? They are there now, gone tomorrow. Yeah. I hope all of you understood this aspect. How all of this is bravery, but it is meaningless bravery, meaningless for that matter, or fruitless. Doesn't do any good to them also, doesn't do any good to others also. Same way. Then we looked at all of this, celestial bravery. We looked at this verse, and we looked at these personalities, okay? Yamuna Mataji and no, Ghanshyam Prabhu. Later he was called as Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. So she had a family. Okay? Yamuna Mataji as such had a family, had a small child, smaller baby. With all of that, she took the courage of actually practicing that Vedic culture and giving it to others. Okay? So this can bring great good to yourself and to the whole world. Any other direction that you take, it will do good, but it will not do absolute good. Okay? This realization I had. Okay? My CET, no, this is not during my CET. No, this is my school days. Okay? So there was one Manoj. Okay? He was like 1 year younger to me. So during test time and all, I used to write his paper. I used to write my paper also. I used to write his paper also. So much time to do, no? In test, what to do? So write his paper also. And he also used to get good marks and all. He used to stay near my home. Once it so happened, I visited a swimming pool. Okay? In the swimming pool, I was swimming and he was swimming. Okay? Then I thought, okay, no, I had written so many. I just shifted school. I went to the next school. He was in the same school. Then I just waved my hand and okay, I thought he'll remember me because I had written papers for him. No, so many papers and all I had written. Okay? Practically 1 full year, all papers and all written. No, final paper, this paper. Easily I used to write. Okay? Then when I just waved the hand and no, I went to speak to him, he was like speaking so arrogantly, as if like I don't exist in his life only, as if I had not done anything for him, as if no, like a whole year he passed on his own merit for that matter. Okay? That day I decided not to allow no to give like copy and all to anybody else for that matter. I understood if I do this kind of help to somebody, this is what will be the return. Of course, I didn't understand any spiritual message, but I understood, this kind of cheating help or like this kind of temporary help and all you do to somebody, it doesn't give any good returns for that matter. Okay? You understood, no? So these people as such took the Vedic culture into their heart and then they decided to do great good for themselves and to others also for that matter. Then we look at this personality. Okay? Of course, such many more exchanges are there. Okay? We are short of time, that is why I am not describing. Maybe some other day I will take. No? Then you look at Vedic wars, how it's very different. The kind of bravery and the courage that exists over there is very different. Okay? Then you looked at the bravery, celestial bravery of Prahlad Maharaj. See, Prahlad Maharaj as such, he could have given up. Okay? Just like he had Hiranyakashipu, same way you have your college principal, college teachers and all. You tell them, no, I'm learning Bhagavad Gita. They'll be like Hiranyakashipu only. They'll take you, smash you on the floor or something like that. No? Fact only, nobody encourages as such. The fact. Correct, no? Okay? But if you take this up, if you practice very strongly, if you experience joy doing this, then you'll be able to do great good for yourself and for others also. Whole world as on today so superficial, no, so intangible, no, no, even the products and all that engineers make, no, filled with so much of corruption, etc., etc. No, but you can do many things if you know this science in totality. Just show that verse. We'll decide this verse and conclude for today. Last time I think I did show and I did decide, but anyway, again, no problem. This is Bhagavad Gita 6.23. Yeah, this one which I'm highlighting. Yeah, please recite after me. Yam labdva chaparam labham manyate nadikam tata yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. Yeah, yam labdva, having obtained chaparam labham. Yeah, I will describe these two lines. Okay? Unless we will read the English translation, it will be simpler. Okay? The big shloka. Yeah. In that joyous state, one is situated in boundless transcendental happiness, realized through transcendental senses, established thus, one never departs from the truth. And upon gaining this, he thinks there is no greater gain. Being situated in such a position, one is never shaken, even in the midst of the greatest difficulty, for that matter. See, here, who is this being spoken to? The Bhagavad Gita shloka. Who is this being spoken? Arjuna. Yeah, Arjuna is basically receiving this. Okay, so devotee doesn't mean he's a monk. Arjuna is a warrior. You know what happens on the war field? Okay, literally like heads are flying. Okay, they take the sword and cut, and heads are flying. Okay, so this science as such is a holistic science. It is meant to make a person holistically develop, both on the spiritual side, material side, every way for that matter. Okay. Okay. Fine. We'll have Kirtan. If there are no questions or queries. Okay, no? We'll have Kirtan. Hare Krishna.
So we learn a lot of things, what is meaningless bravery and what is celestial bravery. Many examples Prabhuji have quoted. We'll all thank Prabhuji by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
This is a traditional way. We'll have a loud applause what we say, no? So we do it like this. Okay. So we'll have a short kirtan, then we'll have prasadam just after this. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please sing. As I sing, all of you have to sing with me. Please sing, please sing. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Circle, 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 circle. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Haribo, Nam Sankirtanam ki. So now we'll put mats and switch on the fan. No, will be very hot for them. Okay. Yeah, please sit. Put the mats, prasadam mats. We have one small form which you can fill. Okay. Then we'll have prasadam distribution for everybody. Okay. Yeah, give me the list. No, list is there. Okay, we have all the. Okay. So who all have come for the first time? Yeah, please come, please come. We have special gifts for all of you. Please come, please come, please come. Okay. Some of we are running short of time. If not, I call by name. Please tell me your name. Prakar. Yes. Yes, bro. Okay. Okay. Nobody else? First timers. Okay. Yeah. I'll just introduce the gift. Small intro.